Page 38, The Yellow Rose of Texas. This is the first piece in the level 2 of the book. And we're going to start out with a general review. It's just reviewing what you've already learned in level 1. Ideally, I don't have to explain anything. You'll be able to sit down, read this music, count it out correctly. You know the names of all the notes, and you can play the whole thing as it should be played. You can't sit down and sight read it, as in play it right from the beginning. You have to learn it, and you do that. You learn it one hand at a time, count it out very carefully, one hand at a time, and then you put the hands together, and then you can turn it into music. I will point out a few things in here that might help you. Let's talk about the right hand first. Right at the beginning, you're starting out with the 4th finger. Now this is in the key of C, so there's no sharps or flats. So you're using only the white keys on the piano unless they put in some sharps or flats in there. I don't see any. So we're only using the white keys. Okay. Starting out in the right hand with 4th finger, 8th notes. Again, it's a pickup, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 and. So it starts on 4 and 1. 4 and 1 and 2. Okay. Look at the last 2 measures of the first line in the right hand. You've been in this position, and you're playing the first note there, the E with the 2nd finger. Now you're going to cross under and play the G with the thumb. The idea is we're going to change hand positions, and this is a way of doing it. So we're here, here. Just reach under and do it. It's not that. And then you're ready to put your 3rd finger on the C. Now, so you're not in this position, you're in this position. So now, 2nd line, last measure, right hand, you're ending up on a D with 4th finger. Now in the 8th notes, it's 4th finger again. So you got to come down to here. You think, how do I do that? Well, it's between phrases. If you look at the words, it's between sentences. So we need a little silence between them, and that lets us move our hand. So you know where you are, which finger, know where you want to go, and which finger's involved. In this case, it's the same finger. You might have to practice that. We do practice hand moves in piano, so do it if you have to. Just aim that finger so you're there. You get the crossing under the thumb again, and the 3rd line down too. Other than that, I think you can get this right hand pretty good. Just follow their fingering, it's fine. In the left hand, you just got a bunch of half notes pretty much, right? Take a look at the 2nd line. That first chord, what is that? Well, spell out the chord. The first note, the bottom note, that's a B. And the top note is above the 2nd ledger line. So the first ledger line is here, it's middle C. The 2nd ledger line is here. So the space above it is an F. So the notes are B and F. A 3-1. The whole chord is this, but it's a broken chord. And you got chords at the last line. Hopefully you recognize those by now because you've had them before, and they're important that you get them. You have a 1st to 2nd ending. You remember how that works, so I don't have to explain that. In the last measure of the piece, in the left hand, look at the 2nd ending there, the very last measure. You have the C chord, and then the quarter note, that's a C. So you're going to move your hand down. You have to look down at the keyboard. That's how that's done. It's just move down with it. The right hand stays down for the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, off, and that's the way it works. Now there is a mistake in this piece that I want to bring out. These books do have mistakes occasionally. No big deal. In the 2nd line, 2nd measure in the left hand, the fingering they're showing you is a 2-1 for the BF. No. The measure before, they showed you a 3-1. That's okay. There's no reason not to continue with 3-1 for all of these. So in the 2nd measure, you can cross out that 2 and put a 3 there, so it should be 3-1, not 2-1. That's not the only fingering for the chord, because the whole chord is this. And technically, you'd use the 4th finger on it. That comes much later. Don't worry about it. Use the 3-1 fingering. Now, allegretto is kind of a happy, I call allegretto a fun speed. It's not fast, it's not normal speed, it's just happy, you're pepped up. You could call it brightly if you wanted to, but brightly isn't a speed, it's a mood. Allegretto, it's Italian, it's a speed. And that's explained in level 1 if you want to. Let's try it together. Right hand is here, left hand is here. For now, hands will move around a little bit, that's it. I'm going to give us 3 counts and we'll play it. 1, ready, and go, and.